Welcome to the Goof and Goober Show, the podcast that brings you laughter, insight, and the quirkiest conversations. Join your hosts, Matthew and Regan, as they embark on a delightful journey through the realms of pop culture, humor, and everyday shenanigans. So, buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster of fun and entertainment. Let's dive into the world of laughs with Matthew and Regan on the Goof and the Goober Show. Hey guys, welcome back to the Goof and Goober Show 2024. Yeah, that's right. We made it almost a full year now. We're coming up to 1 year with the GG Nation, and guys, we're back. We're loving it, and we're happy you guys are listening and are here for an incredible time, an incredible journey as we embark into 2024. But with me today is none other than your favorite co-host, your favorite bro, your favorite guy. He's not a liar, that's for sure. He's not a scammer. No, we have got with us today Matthew Leathers. Matthew, how are you?
Woo-hoo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for the wild freaking intro. Guys, I just want to say 2023, what a great year, what a great time. Next week we're going to be doing some like top tier stuff, like tiering out some of our favorite movies and TV shows of 2023. So be on the lookout for that. I'm just so glad to be in 2024. Dude. A new year with a new freaking number.
New year, new number, baby.
New year,
Let's
new
go.
number.
Okay,
Nothing
so
changes.
before we get into our next segment, which it will be kind of recapping, not even recapping, but before we get into this next segment, Matthew, what are you looking most forward to in 2024 for the show?
Dude, Regan and I have invested some money, okay, into a couple different pieces, okay. Yep. Not a studio camera, but more of a filming camera.
Yeah.
One of the goals that Regan and I have for this next year is we want to create more shorter formed content. Yeah. So just like when we created the Father's Day video last year, we want to create stuff like that, more fun content out there that's short form. You can consume it on your cell phone, swipe it, and go through the fun. And that I'm really excited about. The other thing I'm really leaning towards or really excited to potentially start is getting into some TikTok as well with the short form.
Ooh,
we can start getting into that. I think that's another thing I'm really excited about. Yeah, those are kind of a couple things that I'm really excited about for 2024.
Man, I'm not on TikTok. The TikToks. My wife really wants me to be on it, but I just can't do it. I don't know. I just feel so weird if I have it, and I don't know. It's just
they said for the podcast, Kaylee. She goes, "You're not excited to have another kid?" No. We're talking about the podcast.
Yeah, I specifically said for the show, Kaylee, if you were listening.
He said for the show, Kaylee. Yes, obviously I'm excited to have another kid. That is clear. But the question was, what are you excited about for the show?
Yep. I remember specifically asking that. So
yep. So, but I want to make it very, very clear, very loud and very clear. Is that I'm really excited for my new boy, my boy coming in, my number two in April. I'm really excited. We got a couple names that we're kind of tossing around. We'll announce that at a later date, but we're really excited. And that's my excitement for 2024 outside of the podcast. Merry
outside
Christmas.
Personally.
Yeah,
that is
exactly. Personally. Yes. For. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, so today, my wife and I've decided to be a little bit more proactive on planning things. So today we decided to plan some stuff for 2024. And
Ooh.
I'm really excited. Well, personally, this is for personally stuff. We're doing
Oh,
a little
personal stuff.
personal
Gotcha.
stuff.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
For this summer, we are planning on going on a cruise with the three of us. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're gonna get that bad boy going pretty soon here.
Wow.
Um, so we're
Nice.
excited about that and all that jazz. But then for me for the show, I would reciprocate pretty much what you said. The short film stuff, the short stories, short whatever it is, content that we'll be able to share. I if there's still some pieces that we need to figure out on our end. We were hoping to do something this past summer or this past winter, I guess, before Christmas. Didn't end up the way we wanted it to be, but that's okay. We're still figuring things out. I mean, it was still we're not even a year old, but we're still
Mm-hmm.
figuring this out, and I love the content that we have made, and I think it's great. I think we're getting there. It's just it's a slow process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. I think we have to really just take our time with it and how
Yep.
we develop ourselves. So I'm really excited for that this year and creating.
You guys also have to remember is that Regan and I are fathers.
That's
We
true.
work and we're busy. We
Yeah.
also were coaching this year, so it's
Oh
like
man.
I would say 2023, and I if you guys haven't checked out our Instagram, our previous post, I
Oh
kind
yeah.
of did like a recap video, little pictures in there, but um, man, we had a really good time in 2023, and I'm excited um to kind of get back into it in another year of doing what we did and adding some things and seeing what happens and
Oh yeah.
like we
Well,
keep saying throughout this podcast is every single episode we make every week that we continue to make this thing, the smaller and smaller amount of podcasts that are out there, um I mean that number just keeps getting smaller and smaller, and so we're doing something that not a lot of people can do, and
yep.
it's pretty sweet. So
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And now that you mentioned social, let's plug ourselves here. If you guys haven't followed us on any of our social, we're at the Goof and Goober Show on all social platforms. You guys can give us a follow there, and we can connect. Let us know what you guys think about the show, what we can improve on, or anything like that. We have. Let me share my screen here. The You guys can see this. Right now, we are still trying to get to 100 followers. That's our goal right now. Oh gosh, don't look at
oh
that.
no, you just leaked that. Well, I mean, I guess if they
They can look
wanted
at
to
all that,
find that, they could.
yeah. But yeah, you guys look at our content, look at our posts, and leave a like, what you like about it, or what you don't like about it. So, we that's us. So now let's get into the good stuff. All right, this segment, Matthew and I have decided to get each other gifts this year. We've never done this before. This is the first year,
Of getting
and I
each
think
other
it's a good
gifts.
tradition. I think it's a good tradition
Okay, well, I would like to say is that I've given you gifts for years, actually.
for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
I did.
remember.
Kaylee's in the chat. I'm pretty sure. Can you remind me what I got him last year? Because I got you something last year. I can't remember what it was.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a
you did.
Christmas
You did get me something.
exchange. I
You
did
got
get you
me
some.
you
Oh,
got me the Thanos one year.
oh, that was yeah.
The
Was that for
Funko
Christmas?
Thanos. That was for Christmas. Yeah.
Oh. But I think we're exchanging gifts. I
This
think
is
it's
the
more
first year
so.
we've said, "Hey, here's gifts for you, and then you get gifts from me." Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
true.
yes. And
I
we're
just
making
buy
a
stuff and then give it to him, and
yeah.
like,
We
"Merry
before we
Christmas."
just like well I think Matthew would get this. I don't want to get it for him, and that's how we did. But now we have to. So
I like
yeah,
it.
every
It's
year
a
I
good
think
tradition.
this is a good tradition. Um, and Matthew, should we ever put like a amount, like a limit on what we can spend? I don't think so. I think we could
No.
just make it as absurd and crazy as we want.
I spent so just to give you context, I spent like $30 on you.
Oh, I spent way more than that.
You spent more than $30?
Well, just you wait till you freaking see what I got.
Okay, well, whatever. I spent $30 on you, but I also got 3 really good gifts that I
All
think
right.
you'll like.
Well,
so you get to go first because you got
yeah,
the
here we
you
go.
got the
We're
odd
gonna
number.
get into this. It is the GG Christmas special. This is well, also, if you guys want to send in your gifts to the GG Nation, PO Box.
Send them in. DM us and send them in.
Oh gosh. These so here we go. First one up. We have nice wrapping, all red, very nice. Duct tape. So let's open it up. I'll try to do it on so you can see more than I can see.
Well, I already know what it is.
I know, but the streamer,
Oh,
like
you're
people
talking about
watching,
the stream. Gotcha.
who would be 12 plus? Don't tell me this is Aquaman. No, this Aquaman. Gosh.
Oh, that's so good. Show him.
All right, Aquaman with the squid that they had on the movie. Well, we're gonna review that. You'll understand this squid, which makes no sense. It does come with a stand, so maybe I should put it on a stand. I don't know, but if I do that, then my son's probably going to grab this and play with it. Most likely. Who knows?
I mean, it's pretty sweet.
I mean, the back is pretty sweet. I mean, if only this was the true Aquaman there, you know. But
yeah,
nope.
Hmm.
He's got to look like that. Oh,
Yeah, man. Freaking found that thing on clearance, man. On freaking clearance.
Wow.
Yeah,
Clearance,
dude.
man. Yeah,
man.
wow. Thanks, Matt.
Appreciate it.
Wonderful Christmas present. Okay.
Now it's my turn.
Yep.
Which one should I open?
Open
first?
the smaller one.
This one first?
Yeah, the one that you probably have no idea what it is.
I'm guessing that this is a. I'm thinking this is like a lamp shape.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, you're so good.
Wow. Let's open this up. Let's see if I can get it open here.
This is my wrapping, 100%. I should have done it.
It's
really
a VHS. Huh.
Who would have thought?
What's the point of me removing clearance stickers if you could tell them it was on clearance because I don't care.
So you had Kaylee wrap it.
Baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Home Alone on VHS.
Baby.
Let me just double check to make sure it's the actual VHS. Okay. Perfect.
You know it's happened a couple times.
Oh, this is actually really good, dude. I was just watching. I watched all of the Home Alones the other night.
Like which up to like which part? Like
up to 3.
Like,
up to 3. I think after 3 it starts to fall off for me.
Well, they just made that new one with that one kind of with the fat kid with the glasses.
Bernie.
Is that what his name is?
Check that out, boys. Look at that. It doesn't get
man.
much better than that, boys.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Thanks, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually really appreciate that.
Hey, anytime.
Watch that on the old CRT.
Okay, is there a preference of what you want me to open next?
Let's see. Let me think. Well, can you show me him again?
So there's this thin one.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That one.
This one?
No. Do the other one. Okay. You could do that one last. I think, yeah.
This says to Reiner Vorschak from Matt. Wow. I got so much stuff here. All right, let's take it open. If it's a brand new pair of shoes, man.
Yeah, definitely not a brand new pair of shoes.
Oh,
Oh,
is it a Funko Pop? No, is that another? Actually, this is sweet.
this one's sick.
That one's sweet. Dude, that's actually sweet.
This is the
Let me
I
show the
got you
guys.
that one back in August, October or September.
Dude, that's sick. Let me make sure you can't. It's not blurring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh baby, that's.
I knew you'd
that's
like that
sweet,
one.
Actually, that freaking pose. I'm gonna have to put him somewhere. Oh, it's got a huge base. I'm gonna have to get some like
Get some shelves.
shelves. Yeah.
You do the little shelf there. Yeah, that was the reason why I got those was because we saw those this year, and I saw them and I was like, oh, this would be perfect.
Yeah, dude, that's. I love that. That's actually sweet. Freaking Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle,
Freaking
it was an
bad
all right.
boy.
It was an all right movie, guys. If you haven't seen it, go watch our review on it.
Episode
pretty
like
good one.
what 36, 37?
Something like that. Okay,
All right.
I'm on my last one. All righty, let's take a gander here. I'm opening it as we speak.
All right, let's take a gander.
Oh no! What is this? What is this? No! Dude, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
No way. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Dude,
Yeah,
you did
dude.
not have. What the?
Yeah, dude. Freaking graded. Venom.
What the heck?
You don't
Where
have a
did you-
graded one. I thought you had. Do you have a graded one?
I don't. This would be my first graded comic book.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, I thought you might have had one, but
What the heck?
yep.
I was feeling it. I was like, oh, this guy got me a whiteboard. I was like, oh, this is gonna be really good. It's a whiteboard. Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
look at that, guys. That's
actually,
sweet, man.
I will confess, I didn't spend any money on all my gifts. I didn't spend anything. That one my sister gave me, and I'm like,
Oh,
you know, who would probably enjoy this a lot? Matthew. And I decided.
oh,
to give you
thanks, man. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Well, take a look
I
at that,
gotta be
guys.
honest. I gotta
Take
be
a look at
honest.
that. No, you're
Frick.
good. Right, I'm a fan of regifting gifts. That's fine.
Oh yeah, dude. But check out.
Look
I
at
was
that.
thinking about giving this to you.
Oh,
I'm still thinking about it.
well, my birthday's coming up in June, so
Well, maybe I'll wait to show you that then.
well,
'Cause,
dang, dude, that was actually a really good gift. I
Yeah,
was
dude.
not expecting that, dude.
Yeah, I was like, Matthew will have no idea because this doesn't feel like a comic book, and then it's solid. So, and
Yeah, I literally thought you got me a whiteboard, and I was like, oh, this guy got me a. I wonder if it's like an Avengers whiteboard or a Star Wars whiteboard, something cool. Because one year you got for my birthday you got me a Tamagotchi, the Star Wars
That's
Tamagotchi.
right. Yeah, I did.
So I was like, oh, he's gonna
the
get me
R2D2.
something weird.
You'll never
Well,
know what
sick.
you're gonna get.
Well, then
You
I guess you
pulled-
should probably open up your last
Oh,
one then, since we're on this train.
All
of
right, here we
presents.
go. On the train of what?
The presents.
Oh gosh. Here we go. Opening it up. I'll open it up. It says to Regan Dvorak.
Dvorak.
Oh, it's got the J. Dvorak. Okay, here
Yeah.
we go. Opening up on this side.
Ooh, be careful. Be careful.
Oh, no. What did you get me? Oh gosh. It's a package.
Oh,
Do not bend. What the
Do
heck
not
did you
bend.
get me?
Don't show the address and stuff.
Okay, I'm trying not to. It's all already blurred out.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's a comic. Oh no. All right, here we go. It's face down right now. Is it just the one? Let me look. Hang on.
Yeah, it's just one.
Yeah, it's just one. Okay, I'll put this over here. Oh gosh, here we go. That's weird. We both got each other comics. That's kind of interesting.
I mean, we know what we like.
We do.
We know what we freaking like.
Oh,
This is a good
baby. One. Oh gosh, yes.
That is sick.
Oh, that's going up. That's going up here. That's got to come change. Gonna take the place of this little poor guy because I already got. I mean, I got dude messed
The
by
options,
the
man.
Hulk in Crash and Burns green politics. Oh, I love myself some green politics.
Oh, baby.
Rick. Dude, that's freaking sweet. Thanks, Matt. Wow. Dude.
You're welcome,
Look
man.
at that. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
So Kaylee, I just looked at the chat. Kaylee colored out the address, so we're good.
Yeah, I
Thank God. Thank God.
Oh.
Well, dang, guys.
Wow.
That was honestly, this is like the best, like one of the best gifts I've ever had or gotten from
Really?
anyway. Like
From
this
me.
is pretty
Okay.
from you. Yeah, this is pretty sweet, dude. Like I have never had a graded comic. I've thought about it, but
I've been thinking about sending in some of my comics to get it graded. If any of them, yeah, that's actually sweet. That goes so well. I might switch the Doctor Strange there. I freaking love it.
and then you can't go wrong with the Home Alone.
Oh,
Kevin
yeah,
freaking McAllister. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, dude. It's a good classic Christmas movie, dude. In freaking VHS.
In
out of
VHS.
all of them, you know? On freaking VHS, baby.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our Christmas segment. Man, we're going to have to do that again, but we're just going to have to.
Next year.
What we need to do is like every single month we find something that we add to the pile. And then by the end of the year, we will both have 12 presents for each other. But like you could do like $20 limit or something like each month.
Every each month. What if you could like add up that balance? So if I wanted to spend $40, I could use it
instead of 2 months. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. You could do that, or you could go 20 for 12 months, and that's what $240. But then you wouldn't have content of opening presents really if you got that big of a present.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Well, Merry freaking Christmas, man. I've been freaking. I had that Blue Beetle since September, just sitting there waiting. It's been in my freaking cabinet, ready to go, and I knew you'd freaking like it. And then the other day, I got your kid a couple presents, and I saw the freaking Aquaman discounted. I was like, Merry Christmas.
That's what I'm freaking talking about, dude. So, well, kind of to go along with that, I got so many comic books for Christmas, dude.
Oh, really?
Like, so this is what was a little stack that my sister gave me. And these are all the Thors. But like super freaking.
Oh, so like newer ones?
Yeah, newer ones and some. Where are some older ones? I think there's any. I don't think there's any older ones. I mean, I think some of them are probably like 90s stuff like that.
Nice.
But I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna freaking show you because you're gonna
Oh,
freaking freak out about it, dude.
okay. Okay. Oh, no
Warlock Chronicles.
way.
Yeah,
No
dude.
way, dude.
I
That's
was like,
sick.
frick. Thing is sick. And it's like a hard cover too.
That's sweet, dude.
Yeah. It's
There's
freaking
so much content out there we could be talking about with all these
oh,
comics, like stories that like it's crazy.
it is
It's
crazy
crazy.
actually.
Like I was just looking at I've got on my desk, which this one of my New Year's resolutions is to finish all these books that I have that I have just sitting on my
Just
desk.
sitting around.
But like so I've got these two books that I gotta finish. It's
Yeah.
David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me, and then Expectant Father. Shout out
Yep.
Coach Franz. I need to give that back to you. But I have all of these that I got months ago.
Oh
Months
yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah.
It's just with football season, it was just so tough to.
Dude, it is so hard to I don't know, like I'm not like a huge reader, but I feel like with those I guess it's easier to read because you're a little bit more interested in. Well, so also I never really like grew up reading comics a whole lot.
Mhm.
And my son got for Christmas an encyclopedia, like a Marvel encyclopedia. And I was reading, like they like give the whole backstory on characters, like Hulk,
Oh wow.
everybody. And so like I was reading about Hulk, and man, they go into like so much like crazy stuff, like the background and like his abusive father, and like how that was like affected him, and like how that is like affecting Bruce Banner, and that Bruce Banner actually had multiple personality disorder, and the reason, well, he's just the Hulks are basically his personalities, the different personalities that he has, and that's why there's like multiple different Hulks. Like you'll see like
Huh.
the smart Hulk, you'll see all these different types of Hulks, and it's mostly because it's different Bruce Banners of who he is, and it's really interesting actually. Like I was like, huh, that's actually pretty cool. Like they really thought that stuff out, and you know you just thought they were just making something cool, but they were really making stories, really. And so I don't know. I thought it was sweet
Hmm.
the ways the stuff they were doing. I don't know,
They got a backstory for everything.
dude. The freaking backstory and all that. Yeah,
Crazy.
dude, all of it. All right. Well, I'll use this as a guide for Aquaman when we talk about Aquaman. But the thing is, you can see through his legs. I don't think that ever happened in the movie. But
Yeah, I thought he went invisible with it.
oh yeah, that's right, with that suit. But is that, yeah? This is the suit.
I think that's what he was trying to, or what they're trying to show.
Well, I think also this squid's supposed to like get on his arm or something like that. I don't know.
But I
Oh,
see
whatever.
your true colors
Color.
shining on
Well,
me.
that'll do it for the Christmas, the GG Christmas special. If you guys want to send us in some stuff to open live on air, we'd love to. Just send us a DM. And we'll
We won't say no.
We definitely will not say no. That's for sure. But we are gonna get into Aquaman 2. Um, we had to go see this, not because we wanted to, but because we told you guys and talked about it so much throughout the year. And so it's DC, and I feel like we have to do our Marvel and DC. Um, but
We trash talked the freaking movie so much previously that it would like forced our hand. Like
yeah,
if we didn't go see it and we didn't talk about it, like we would become liars, and that's not what we are. Not now and not
not
ever.
ever. That's true.
hmm
Um,
Speaking of that, actually pause for a second.
okay.
Um, I want to. You want to fill these guys in with our little scammer buddy that we've been talking to.
Yeah, okay. So something that Matthew and I do for fun on the side, a little fun story time. Uh, Matthew and I, we love to talk with scammers online. Not like phone call. Well, we have tried phone calls, but mostly online. And our scammer, we've been talking to him for about what, two,
2 or 3
3 weeks?
weeks.
Yeah. And probably a little bit longer than for me too, because he was trying, he first started talking with me and trying to make me send him money for this orphanage that it's a fictional orphanage. It's not real. And he'll send us pictures, but we would reverse Google search them and find them online. But I don't even know where to start with this whole story. Matthew, so I am this.
Loaded individual.
Well, we make it seem like we are just loaded to the wall with cash flow, and he our our guy thinks our main guy, our scammer Jonathan is his name. Jonathan. He believes that we are just loaded, and he thinks he has hit the jackpot here. From getting $10,000 from us, and then getting some land and a vehicle to help this orphanage. Um, all under his name. And every time we try to talk to the government or a bank, he says, "No, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it." And today we Matthew has Matthew has taken, because Matthew. Okay, hang on. Matthew plays my accountant, and he is the one that is getting all the money sent over to him. And we've tried 3 times to send him the $10,000. And
Yeah, three. We've tried to send him the money
yeah,
3 times.
yeah,
Air
and
quotes.
and each time's failed, obviously. And we, well, Jonathan is very upset with Matthew. So much that he starts. I mean, he thinks I'm the good guy. Matthew's it's the good cop, bad cop. Big, huge, big good cop, bad cop right here. We're trying to work him. And right now he's telling me that Matthew's a liar. And he just blows up my phone with liar, 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 liar. And I thought he was going to say liar, liar, pants on fire at one point, but he just kept sending liar, just kept going down the line. I haven't even looked at it because I told him right now my character is dealing with some stuff and I have no idea who to believe. I should actually call him because it's probably late there and I want to keep him up as late as I can.
You totally
That's
should.
the other thing, is that we keep him up really late at night and then we wake him up really early. So he doesn't get any sleep really. Um, uh,
Which is
except,
it's kind of mean, but
except when we're sleeping. But that's usually, he's during the day. But yeah, that's one of the things that I don't know. I love doing with you, Matt, and I've enjoyed for 2023, and we've moved it to 2024.
And now we're in 2024 with it. The funny
Mm.
thing is that he literally goes, I want to talk to Regan. I hate Matthew.
And
Well,
we're
because
literally talking on like in the group chat where Matthew can read that.
I hate Matthew.
It's just I don't know.
I
I
think
think
it's
that is
funny because it's like it's funny because he plays these cards
yep.
like he tries to play the sympathy card like have mercy on us and the children need money and they're gonna die or like stuff like that. And it's just like, dude,
Ugh,
I know you're lying, first off. So it's like I can't I don't know.
yeah.
It's just funny. And then he uses Jesus in like
The
as
worst way. Yeah, just
yeah,
the
the
way.
worst way possible, but tries to use it to guilt trip you. And I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh. And the funny
So
thing is
irritating.
he thinks we are dumb. He thinks that we are dumb. Like
Oh
he
yeah.
when he called me out for resending the confirmation code, and I was like, I wanted to call him out on him resending the bank information and saying it was his doctor's. Like we wouldn't have caught that, Like
Oh yeah.
that's the
We
funny
should
thing.
have.
Oh, I
Oh
know, but
well.
I kind of did. I kind of did. I
Yeah.
sent a screenshot. But yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get us off track there, but it's been like a week. Regan's kind of just left me with this guy
Well,
for like the
I
last
got things to
week.
do other than. I mean, I would like it to be a full time job of me just messing with scammers all day, but I got other things to do, Matthew.
Yeah, whatever.
You
That's the way
just
I
get
was, but
messages from Matthew. Where are you?
yeah, I'm like, come on, like get in on this. I'm like
That's
all by
great.
myself here, even though you're the one who drew me into this conversation. But
Okay. Well, let's
let's
get
do
into
it.
Aquaman, the Lost Kingdom. Hey there, Goof and Goober fans. Before we dive into the episode, we want to give you a heads up. Spoilers ahead. This message is equipped with our official Goof and Goober Show rating system, so you know just what you're getting into. Come on, follow along. 5-star, a must watch. Prepare for a roller coaster of emotions, jaw-dropping twists, and laughs that will leave your sides aching. These are game changers. Then we have a 4-star. This is entertaining. While not quite a life-altering experience, these movies and TV shows are popcorn recommended. 3 stars, average and not groundbreaking. A decent movie or episode that will still deliver the goods. It's worth a watch for dedicated fans. 2 stars, room for improvement. These movies or TV shows have their moments but fall short of our standard. And of course, 1 star, proceed with caution, buckle up. These are trash. Well, now that you know our rating system, let's jump in. Aquaman 2. Here's a little synopsis of Aquaman. Black Manta seeks revenge on Aquaman for his father's death. Wielding the Black Trident's power, he becomes a formidable foe. To defend Atlantis, Aquaman forges an alliance with his imprisoned brother. They must protect the kingdom. This is starring. I mean, we already got back Jason Momoa as Aquaman, Patrick Wilson as King Orm or his brother, Yaha Abdul Mateen as Black Manta. I don't even know if I want to even mention her name, but Amber Heard's in it as Mara. Nicole Kidman, Atlanta. Randall Park is in this. I think he's a good actor, but he's just not a. I don't know. There's some interesting stars in this because they got Dolph Lundgren, and Tamario Morrison, Martin Short's in this. and it's just I don't know. But Matthew, let's review this non-spoiler. Or do we want to even care about spoiling this thing for people?
I'm just gonna give you my rating right now, so that way all of you know. It's a 1.9 from me. It's a 1.9. I said it coming out of the movie theater. It hasn't changed. It hasn't gotten better. It's a 1.9.
And granted, like Matthews and I's like whole like coming into this, we had no expectations. We thought this was going to be a really, really bad movie. So like, coming into it, that's what our expectations. Obviously, we had an open mind. It could definitely change. Except, I mean, I guess the whole Amber Heard thing, that's just a bad choice. But yeah, we came out same. 100%. It's like a 1. It's probably the lowest score I could give it. I just don't.
The only reason, so, and we're kind of still in our non-spoilers. The reason why I give it a 1.9 is that it's not like, I've seen bad movies. This is not a good. It's not a good movie, but it's not a bad movie. In terms of, there is some entertainment aspect to the movie. There is some. It's not
Right.
like I'm gonna stab my eyes out because I'm watching it. I've seen movies like that, and this isn't like something that I'm like, I can't wait for it to come out on HBO or come out on DVD and watch it. No, it's a 1.9 because it's not really worth the watch. But if you watch it, it's not like, it's not great. It's not good. It's bad. But there's a lot worse, if that makes sense. There are some aspects of the movie that were cool to see, but there were some aspects of the movie, most of the movie, that just were not good.
Yeah, I think for me, it just. I mean, I fell asleep. First off, but
Regan falls asleep, it's a bad movie.
like in the movie theaters, yeah, it's a freaking bad movie, man.
If it's at home, it's whatever. I mean,
yeah, it's just normal. It's a normal day. But like in the movie theater, I will stay awake. I don't
we'll
know.
make sure to drop our. We should make sure to drop our spoiler warning before we started this.
Well, we
can
haven't
do that post.
I can run the spoiler warning. I guess we'll just
You can do it in post, right?
Yeah, I can do it in post. Of course, I can freaking do it in post. I need to find where my marker thingy is, because I can make markers apparently, but I can't now.
It's not here. Why isn't it?
I know.
It's not recording.
We're live.
It says record. Start recording.
No,
we're live
freaking
streaming.
way.
I don't think we're recording, dude.
I can't believe that. It's all right. We can use YouTube and post it on that way.
We can.
Yeah.
We could pull it from YouTube.
You can pull it from YouTube. We're good. It's just a backup, but it's nice to have it on here. Frickin' A. Oh, frick. Should have noticed that, dude.
I just noticed it now.
Yeah, I just noticed. I didn't even know. I didn't even think of that because it's just, well, I started it and then, well, whatever. Let's, yeah, I'll make a marker. Wait, does this stop if I start recording? Oh, no.
No, it just starts recording. See, there's the marker clip.
Okay.
From now on, this is going to be in Riverside, but we're going to miss the first part outside of Riverside.
Oh, we're a bunch of
typical
doofuses. Anyway,
guys, we haven't live streamed. We haven't streamed in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then before that, we took 2 weeks before that. We only streamed one time in December.
Yeah, dude. It was
there are 2 times.
I mean, it makes sense. It's December though. You don't want to do. Like we're
Yeah,
pretty.
whatever, whatever.
I don't even
I'm just
know.
ready to get back on the grind once a week, every single Monday, 8 p.m. Central. Once we get back on that freaking groove, we'll be back on that freaking groove, man. But
Mm-hmm.
I say we freaking jump into it. It's a
Yeah.
1-9, boys.
Yeah, for
It's
me,
freaking
it's
1-9.
definitely a one that I didn't really find this entertaining. I felt this as just I'm sorry, dumb. It was I mean not sorry. I'm not sorry. It's just was dumb. The CGI horrible, horrendous actually. It was just the when Aquaman's just sitting there and they're trying to get their hair to move, it's like moving across their forehead. It looks just like trash for the CGI acting. Jason Momoa, I think, is one of the most overrated actors. Um, he's not. I don't think he's good at all. I might raise my score because they have some good actors. Um, like Patrick Wilson, he's all right. Um, eh, that was probably it. I mean, there's not a whole lot of good actors in this. Like Nicole Kidman, this is not her best work for sure. It's just I also Tamura Morrison, the guy who plays Boba Fett or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he's way overrated. He's not that good of an actor. I didn't like him in Boba Fett because he's just not a good actor. And then in here, same thing, just not a good actor. And I kind of just disappointed. I mean, I think we already knew we're just disappointed in this type of um this whole thing. And I'm reading this right now. I forgot to mention this, but the director was James Wan. James Wan did a bunch of like Saws and like those types of movies. What other movies did he do? Uh he did Saw, The
Final Des-
Conjuring, Furious 7, Megan. I know what you did. He did a bunch of like he's done. It looks like he did MacGyver. No way did he do MacGyver. Oh, it's the new one. Um, he's not like a great director. I don't know, but it was written by James Wan and Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa was part writer in this. Um,
Oh no.
which is probably why it was so bad. He's written six different
Hold up.
movies.
Hold up. Hold up. James Wan. He has done some pretty top tier scary movies.
Yeah, he's for
But
sure.
like
He's
why in the heck
why
would they
yeah.
bring that over to Aquaman? He's done Insidious, The Conjuring, The Nun, Annabelle. He's doing the movie Night Swim that's coming out in 2024. He he is a scary
Yeah,
movie
guy.
director. What are we
Why
doing?
I we're bringing in another guy. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. And like scary movies don't necessarily need a whole lot of CGI. So I'm assuming he probably spent a bunch of the budget on just the live stuff. Um, I don't know, dude. It
This
was
is
from the get go, from the beginning scene to the end, it was just horrendous. Of Aquaman, basically, from the very beginning scene of Aquaman was Aquaman telling the story of him and these guys, and he's fighting these guys, and it's just Jason Momoa does not have a good voice for overlaying. First off, um, and then the choreography just wasn't that. I don't know. It's just bad. I think they were trying to be funny in the way, how you do voiceovers, or someone's explaining a story, and then it's kind of like an Ant-Man, where
Yeah. Yep. That's
that whole
exactly
thing,
the vibe.
and they're
That's
trying to give
exactly
that
the vibe I
vibe, but
got.
they just wrecked it. And then at the very end, with Aquaman yelling, "I am Aquaman," is just
It's
just
literally just taking Marvel's lines and using them.
it's just like Jason Momoa is like, "Oh, this would be so great." Okay, well, you know what they're doing, Ant-Man? Okay, what if we like did something similar, but like I'm talking, and it's not really their. It's just dumb, just dumb. It, I don't
Look,
know.
here's the big. This is the last movie of the DCEU. Okay, of the previous DCEU, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were tasked with doing essentially a send off of like, hey, this is the last one. Moving on to James Gunn and his world, right? Um, we knew going into it this was going to be a bad movie. We knew it. We had that. I mean, we had a feeling, right? We talked about it. We knew that. Hey, they brought Amber Heard back on, and I mean, that like that in and of itself, like shows the character of the old DCEU, right? Like it's clear she lost obvious, and this isn't like the only reason why this movie flopped, but this is just kind of context as to success moving forward, right? It's like they bring in someone who is clearly in defamation, right? She lost, clear loss in the case, right? Okay, we're still gonna bring her in on the movie and hope that it works out, right? But it's
Right.
like when you take steps like that, when you take steps where you bring people in who aren't necessarily in, I mean, she's not in it for the movies, right? She's in it just solely for the money. That's it. I mean, she was in maybe 5 to 10 minutes of the movie consistently, right? Like she was hardly in it. So it's like baby steps like that kind of pull the movie one direction or the other, right? And I know it's, some of you are thinking, well, I mean, that has nothing to do with the movie itself. It does, right? It does. Because your choice of casting, the choice of individuals that you bring on to the movie have to be very unique and very, very specific, right? Like what Marvel does really well is saying, hey, Jonathan Majors, you were criminally charged with assault. So guess what? Bye. You don't fit the
Yeah.
character of what we want,
Yeah.
right? Like as an individual, we'll go find somebody else that will, right? Who will be up to the standard, right? And that's where DC fell short, right? They brought her back in, the standard wasn't met, right? Not saying she was the only reason, but that's one of the reasons, right? Because going into it, I already knew like if I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, I think Regan and I both did like a fake puke. It was like, oh, I cannot believe she's in this movie. Like, and we said that with the Flash too. We were like, why'd they bring in Ezra Miller? Like, he's clearly not in it for the future of
Yep.
of the franchise. And some may argue like RDJ in his past, it's different because he fixed his past before he got into the MCU.
Yep.
So that's completely different. But I think what molds this, or what this movie does that shapes it to failure essentially is that this movie has so many plot points and exposition moving one from one plot point to another that it just was a big jumbled mess. Big jumbled mess. And I
Yep.
think going into it, we knew that if you liked the first Aquaman, great. You're gonna probably love this second one, right? And that's just me saying this post after seeing the movie. If you like the first one, you'll probably like this one. But if you didn't like the first one, you're not gonna like this one, right? Because it's the same stuff, plot point after plot point with no real storytelling. It's just story showing essentially. That's what it is. Um, Sorry for the
Yeah.
long rant, but I mean, this is a 1-9. It's a 1-9, guys. Like our scale is out of 5, and this is like,
Probably the lowest score we've ever given for a movie, actually. I mean, even lower than The Flash,
was it
which is
lower than the
actually,
Marvels?
I think so. I believe so.
I'd have to go back and look.
I don't think you went. I think you probably were in a 2. I don't think you've ever been to a 1. And
Oh, this is an easy 1-9.
Matthew is a very like he's very generous on his review. He usually is like can look past things like children actors or stuff like that. They're just horrendous. Sorry, got burp. But I don't know. Yeah, this is just
Okay, I gave it a 2.5 out of 5
yeah.
for the Marvels. Yeah, this was probably one of the worst movies we've seen all year.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about the also what's his name? Manta and
Oh, sure, yeah.
Manta I okay, to go into this is spoilers, so we're spoiling
We're
it.
in.
So
We're
in it.
in,
We're
boys.
in it. Okay, so he gets this black trident and basically is what do you call it? He's possessed by this previous foe of Aquaman or the Aquaman's father and yeah, so he finds this trident and he's got like this whole crew looking for his suit to fix his suit because in the previous Aquaman his suit was wrecked by Aquaman, and so he's trying to find the technology to fix his suit. Blah. But in so he finds this black trident, and he's got his whole crew. He's got a bunch of people working for him to look for this any tech. Then after he finds the trident, everyone gets a whole new makeover of suits. Like it's not just freaking freaking Manta getting you got a suit back. It's everyone getting suits. Everyone's changed their whole outfit, their whole like it was just so like what? This doesn't
Somehow he
make
didn't have money, and now he has a bunch of money
and everybody like
with a
before
bunch
was
of
just
suits.
wearing normal clothes and then all of a sudden they're all wearing these little suits that probably that just looks dumb first off and the
Looks
actors
like
that
they're in
are
Star Trek.
I mean here I'll show you guys I'm going to share this with you guys. You probably won't be able to see this but this these suits behind here these guys just yeah it looks like Star Wars somewhat but then you have these abs obviously fake. It's just I just look at this and just think this is so dumb. I can't I I just can't imagine doing like realistically and thinking like who would
Oh,
just
this is
join like
so
hey
good.
guys all right I know you guys have been wearing your normal clothes but check out these outfits. You like a little skimpiness. It doesn't really make sense, I know, but I think you guys are gonna like this one. And
Mm-hmm.
I
You guys are
just
gonna be
like
submarines or
I just
scuba divers.
scuba divers. It's just like this doesn't make any sense, and like they're never like fully exposed. I guess to I don't know the just they're never in underwater like unless it's the mamba or whatever. Oh, don't forget about I don't know, dude. It's like look at this. This shows the CGI and how bad the CGI was. Cause like right here, you can tell CGI. It's just her face, and
Oh,
Amber Heard's
jeez.
face looks so. It's actually a good picture of Amber Heard.
Wow.
It's just looks
This is
so.
this is her on her good side.
It's like this is if you're looking at it, this looks solid, and then these are all like strings. It's just horrible, just bad. And you can see her doing this if you go here. Where is it? Yeah, she's doing that right here. So this is they're doing it with this whole thing. That's their CGI helping mechanisms to tell the computers this is where I want it and move with her head, whatever. But
She's a
it's just
terrible actress.
a horrible actor. I don't know why they went with her, but whatever. It's just that. I mean, it has nothing to do with Amber Heard right there. That it was just with the CGI and how bad the CGI was, because they just need to get. I don't know what happened there, but the CGI was just horrible so much that it just
Well, what did
ruined the
I tell you
movie.
previously? What did I tell you previously? This is a quick cash grab. That's what
Mm,
it is. This is a quick cash grab for DC because you're going to
true.
get idiots like Regan and I to go watch it just to watch it, right?
Yeah.
And like it is a cash grab
Well,
for
let's
I
see how
mean,
much what we
oh
looked at,
yeah.
how much it made. Matthew, why don't you look? Are you looking it up? You're
Yeah,
looking
I'm
it up.
looking it up right now.
That's
I
what I
can't
thought.
wait to see this.
We're gonna look at how much it has made thus far. It's been what, 2 weeks? A week? Been 2 weeks.
It's been a couple weeks. It's
Yeah,
been
it's
a
been a
couple
couple
weeks.
weeks. It came out. Where is it?
So worldwide, it's made $258 million.
258. How much have they invested? How much did they pay? I think it was like 240 if I remember. I might be wrong.
Let's look up box office 2023 domestic box. Okay, here we go. Let's go monthly here. Let's go December.
205 million is what they spent.
So they've made 50 million.
Oh wait, no, that's no, that's Aquaman, just the Aquaman. Oh wait, it is. The budget was 205 million. The budget for Aquaman was 20 million. The original movie budget is around 160, and it grossed over $1 billion at the box office. The first one, I guess, was a great success, but this
The
one,
first one was okay because it was the first one.
yeah,
That's why.
I mean, there wasn't anything going on with Amber Heard, and yeah, it was the first one. People were already going to crave whatever for Jason Momoa for no reason, and yeah, I mean, people are. I don't know how people are rating this 5 star on.
There's absolutely zero way.
People are giving it 5 stars. To err is to human, to forgive is to divine, little bro. No spoilers. A super rich sci-fi ride. This is golly, I can't believe family is family. To err is to. Oh gosh, this is. I just.
Let's no. Oh, here, let's go back.
I don't know.
December.
There's no way people are just.
December total gross. They had $58 million. That's how much they made
In December.
in
They've
December.
only made.
Yep.
They've only made 58 million.
Yeah. Total gross.
Holy jeez.
Wonka, 110 million.
So they're required to make. They have to make 3 to break even because they spent 45 million greater than the original Aquaman film. Given its market budget to be between 100 and 150, it would need to make 300 to 355 million dollars, and that's just to break even, basically. There's no profit there with 300 to 355. So they've only made 40 million.
It says total gross 58 million. And it came out December
50.
2022. Or December 22. 22nd.
There's no way, dude. That's crazy. Aquaman 2 opened up with 27.7 million domestically. It's made 258.3 million worldwide as of yesterday.
I think this is, I don't know what
but
this,
it's
I think this
only
might be
made-
United States.
It's only made 84.7 million in the United States and Canada, and then 173.8 in other carrot.
So I think they made money.
No, they haven't made any money yet. They would have to be around 300 to 355 million dollars. They still need to be, well, I mean, they're almost there, but to break even, they would need to be about 50 million.
But
more.
you also have to think is that they've already paid these actors. So the company, Warner Brothers, it's like an even shot essentially at this point.
I
And
mean,
now,
still,
I mean, you also have to think toys and other stuff that comes with the movie itself.
right. And I'm just speaking specifically, I guess, more toward, yeah. You are right, though. But I'm speaking specifically of just the movie.
Yeah. Wonka is killing it.
Oh, dude.
I really liked Wonka. Wonka was good.
I went and watched it again actually this weekend with my son and my niece. They loved it. It is a really
Thanks for the
good
invite.
movie. So it was just a little son and uncle time.
Wow. Thanks
You
for
know
the
how
invite.
it is, dude. That's how I freaking roll, dude.
No, Regan just doesn't like me hanging out with his kid anymore.
Not after the huge incident, dude. Can't.
What incident?
You want me to say it? Tell everybody.
What happened? What happened?
A 13-year-old girl. This man's here to meet a 13-year.
Guys, I promise you that was not me. I promise.
I see. What do we? You, not me. Seriously.
Well, now that we've talked about a little bit of the box office stuff with Aquaman, we know it's a bad movie, but
yeah,
the question then becomes that I want to ask was, being that this is the send off, now we're going into the James Gunn era. Does this movie help with that, or does it not help with the transition? Are you more excited to see the James Gunn version, or has it kind of turned you off in general?
I mean, I'm a huge James Gunn fan, and I'm hoping the best for this. I mean, I think we already know his first movie is going to be Superman Legacy. Am I right on that? And then from what I guess he's done DC films before, but this will be his first one as, taking over DC. And what he's going to do with the new DC. And I don't know, I'm just more curious on what how Warner Bros is going to cover this and how they're going to basically react with James Gunn. But he is the CEO of DC Studios now, I guess, because whatever. I mean, he's taken over, but it's just I don't know. I'm more curious than anything. That's more. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree. I think the big piece for me is like, and I think you had mentioned it, is that like we're fans of James Gunn and what he's
Right.
done previously. Like we don't we wish the best, right, for what he's doing. Um, the problem is it going to turn out the same way with this new DCU that we got previously? And in as much as people want to say like it's all about the director, it's all about the actors, right? But it's also about the back end of the company as well. It's like, how much funding are we putting towards this? Like, are you actually going to put the right people in the right places for this? Um, and that I'm a little bit nervous of. Um, if he is given full control, I think he'll do fine. If they pull any control away from him, I think that'll be a disaster, personally. And so that's what I fear. I fear that that's what's going to happen. I fear that DC is going to say, "Hey, we're going to give you the reins, but it's under our terms of what happens." And I don't know. I think it's a fearful thought, not a fearful thought because it's not like a life-ending threat, but it's like I mean, it's a thought to be had because we go to these movies and we're gonna go see these. We don't want to waste our time watching a movie that's trash. Like, even though we like going to the movies regardless, like we could watch a bad movie and it's fun going to the movie theater. It is. It's like a little, it's like going to Six Flags, kind of, sort of. But when you watch a bad movie or you ride a bad ride, your experience can be hindered pretty heavily.
Yeah. And then, you're wondering if you come back next year and they change something about it, you're not too much looking forward to it. You're still curious, obviously, but it's just your expectation is pretty low now come for DC. And I think you're right of like how are they going to how is DC going to handle him? Are they going to give him the same budget as he had like in Marvel or whatever? Because like I said, he's done Suicide Squad. He's done what's the one guy? Forget what his name is. I can't think of his name. Jeez, but he's done things with DC, and I think they like him enough that they, obviously they're taking him on. But uh, it'll be interesting on how this all unfolds, and I'm excited. I really am. But at the same time, you never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know,
Ooh.
you know. Or
You never know
DC.
if it's gonna have crap in it or if it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
freaking be real chocolate.
Peacemaker. That's what I'm thinking of. Peacemaker. Um.
Elsa,
Wow.
say hi.
Hi.
Say, how
Hi.
are you?
Hi.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Talk, Regan.
Hi.
Hi.
Talk.
Hi.
Aisha.
Elsa. Wow.
Elsa.
Elsa. Hello. Ooh, she got the turtleneck on. Wow.
Yeah, my wife is a really good freaking dresser for my child.
Frick, dude, that's crazy.
Oh man. Um. Oh. Okay.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey yo. What's a podcast without being interrupted by my child? Like, let's be real.
100%. 100%, dude.
Um.
Well,
So, next thing, obviously we're obviously done with Aquaman. Other than, it was a
I hope
bad
so.
movie, guys. Um, it's a bad movie. But I'm really excited for the next year, man. Like, on what's coming out, and I think this year's going to be a good year. So, you guys stick around and be around, and we're gonna handle business for
Hi.
sure.
Oh yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, hi, hi.
Gosh. Oh man. Um. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be a interesting year here, and see what happens. I'm excited. You never know what you know. You never know. You never know what you're gonna get with the Goof and Goober Show. Good times.
You're
Can be
telling me.
bad, but we're gonna get.
You're
some good
freaking telling
times.
me. We've got to. If you haven't been watching, guys, I've been watching. I watched the first 2 episodes of Percy Jackson. Were you able to watch that?
I have watched. Axel's really he loves it.
It's a pretty good show. It's not
Pretty
bad. I like it.
That's true.
But this next year, from a Marvel standpoint, excuse me,
Oh baby.
just burped right in your face. Whoops, my bad. We've got one thing I'm really excited to watch this next year is X-Men 97 coming back out. The cartoon TV show.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to Regan. I sent him the trailer for Echo. Now that looks crazy.
I haven't seen it.
That looks different. Something that Marvel really hasn't done before. So those are kind of things I'm really looking forward to moving forward.
Well, darn right. Well, we have reviewed. We have had a Christmas miracle. We've been here, dude. And Matthew, Elsa, we're thankful for you guys for listening in and taking a little gander at the old potty. Guys, if you haven't already, drop a follow. Huh, I wonder what's on that picture.
Oh, I think it's probably Elsa.
I had no idea. Drop a follow, guys, and leave a comment, leave a like, and enjoy yourselves this week. We love you. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Have a good freaking year.
And that's a wrap on another hilarious and unforgettable episode of the Goof and Goober Show. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did recording. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future goofiness. Join us next time as we continue to explore the weird and wonderful world of laughter and entertainment. Remember, you can always connect with us on social media and share your favorite moments using hashtag Goof and Goober Show. Until next time, stay goofy, stay goober, and keep spreading smiles wherever you go. Thanks for tuning in to the Goof and Goober Show with Matthew and Regan.